We live the way we are called to live, our Franciscan calling as a Capuchin, as we're open, not insular, but open to the people around us and open to the wider communities, then we've got potential to grow.
It has been going on for 800 years as Franciscans, and it's still flourishing in other parts of the world as well. So I think that's important to remember. We are just one small location of this whole Franciscan family spread all across the world.
But the Capuchin order worldwide is still getting plenty of novices in some of the provinces. India's chock-a-block with them. Some of the African countries are. So I see the future, the order flourishing.
When I joined the Franciscan order 23 years ago, we were only 6,500, and today we are 10,000.
Yeah, I think there is a sense of being part of a global order. From my experience has been like I've spent time in Germany and in Rome and different places over those last kind of few years, meeting friars from around Europe, and here we have Indian friars living with us and Italian friars here as well. So I think there is, and also what's amazing is that every time you meet somebody, no matter what country they're from, every time you meet a Capuchin, you know they're a Capuchin.
I think joining Ireland can be very enriching to us because our numbers are so low. We can mix with them, we can do ministries with them, and I think personally it's a good thing.
I'm looking forward to the delegation now. It's something new, of course, and it's taken me, I suppose, a long time to understand the fact that there's no such thing as splendid isolation anymore. We have to get involved with other people in Europe, and I think this is a step in the right direction. So I'm very happy.
For me, becoming a delegation of Ireland, I think, is a happy thing for me, actually, because I think it just makes sense for us to do it. Not just because of shrinking numbers, but also because I think we need to work together and need to give a good example, actually, again, and giving that example of, especially it's more so in Ireland than here. There's still that sense of hurt of what the British have done for them over these centuries, and even within living memory. So I think us being brothers together, Irish and British brothers, is an important little witness just in that regard.
I also see the delegation as being a stepping stone to a wider European delegation. So I would envisage that other countries will become part of a larger Northern European province. So for me, I think it's just a stepping stone. It's bringing Europe back together and us helping each other really in the different ministries that we're engaged in.
So for me personally, if I have to move to Ireland, or even if I have to move to Germany after, or to Italy to carry on as a Capuchin, that's the beauty of it. My brothers are there, and my home is wherever.
There is a new beginning. It's in all over Europe. It's called Lawrence Sobrendisi Project. It's where more young friars from different countries will come together and try to live a more of a radical form of life.
We're planning to build the friary completely out of straw. Well, I say completely out of straw. It's going to be out of straw and other ecological materials found as near as possible to the building itself. So we're aiming for a zero carbon footprint. We're aiming for everything to be self-sustaining. And I'm hoping that the new St. Lawrence of Brindisi communities, Grace and Nature Friary and the Friary in the northeast of England, will be parts of a chain that will enable people, if they choose, to first of all be attracted. So I'm hoping that Grace and Nature will be a point of attraction. And then the people who are attracted then go on from attraction into wanting something a little bit deeper. They need to kind of like ask the next question.
we've got a new project going, well, in its inception in Durham, and hopefully that will have more collaboration from Italy and maybe other, another part of the world. I don't know.
And I think it's going to be really, really important moving into the future, because we don't live in countries anymore as such, do we? We live we live on the earth. We're kind of global. So I think that my hope, I suppose, for the future is that there is more and more movement within the order, have more intercultural kind of communities, and that then we can witness to being brothers globally as well as kind of locally.
I found it's wonderful that we have something new and exciting coming up, and with a future of hope and positivity